Welcome to Auto Tech. We finally have visual confirmation of the upcoming 2026 Tesla Model 2, recently spotted at Tesla's Fremont factory. This fresh footage might be the clearest and most detailed glimpse into the next evolution of Tesla's design and manufacturing. What's inside this prototype is bound to surprise even the most loyal Tesla followers. This comes just a few months after Elon Musk confidently said, and I'm confident that will be available in many cities in the US by the end of this year. But this isn't just a step forward in vehicle appearance. It's a massive change in how cars are being designed and put together. While other channels and headlines might flash some surface-level sneak peeks, we're digging deep into the real engineering behind this prototype, a level of detail that even Tesla's official pages won't reveal. If you're here to understand the real breakthroughs that could leave legacy car makers and rising Chinese EV brands in the dust, then buckle up. Our goal isn't followers. We're after 135,759 people who truly want to understand the future of EVs. So, subscribe and hit the bell if you're serious about insights like this. First, let's take a look at the wheelbase and how it shows a radical transformation in Tesla's chassis setup. Looking closely at the leaked image, the wheels are positioned right near the edges of the car's body. This design doesn't allow much space for traditional suspension to absorb front-to-back forces. But this isn't just a styling move, it's real proof that Tesla is shaking up the basics of vehicle engineering. Comparing this image with the Model Y beside it, the distance from the front axle to the tip of the car is now only about 540 to 580 millimeters, while the rear spans just 490 to 520 millimeters. In contrast, the Model 3 features roughly 855 millimeters in front and 835 millimeters in the back. That's a drastic reduction of nearly 300 millimeters at both ends. This number might seem small, but in car design, this is practically unheard of. Classic suspension setups need 700 to 800 millimeters of space ahead of the axle to allow for things like suspension links, mounts, crash protection, and parts that absorb crash forces. With just 500 millimeters of space, Tesla can no longer use the old designs. The only way forward? Tesla has to integrate the suspension and drivetrain directly into massive cast blocks at the front and rear, just like with the Cybertruck. This approach, known as unibody Giga Casting, means Tesla is building the car as one solid structure where the suspension and drive systems are part of the cast itself. This eliminates the need for subframes, crossmembers, or even many traditional bolts and brackets. It's an idea seen in elite race cars like those in Le Mans, but never in an everyday EV. The result? A super compact design ideal for tight city turns, with a turning circle under 5 meters, perfect for dense urban areas. Do you believe this was just a styling choice? If not, drop the word wheelbase in the comments to show you understand that this could change how every car is made from now on. And what we talk about next, the rear roof line, may just blow your mind. In the prototype, pay close attention to the roof from the B-pillar to the rear. This section isn't smooth and continuous like in the Model 3 or Model Y. Instead, the roof takes a sudden dip at the C-pillar, forming a sharp 20 to 25 degree angle. This isn't a design flair. It's a clue to a whole new structure hidden underneath. Typically, Tesla maintains a curved roof for better aerodynamics, flowing smoothly from front to back with curves ranging from 2.5 to 3.2 meters. But here, the curve nearly disappears after the C-pillar. It looks almost like the rear section of the roof is floating, separate from the main shell. That space between the pillar and the spoiler, roughly 55 to 70 millimeters, hasn't appeared in any Tesla until now. This suggests something big. The rear roof could be a detachable or replaceable unit. Elon Musk hinted at modular roof parts back in 2021, and this may be the first time it's become real. Imagine 3 roof types, a basic metal roof costing under $110, a fancier glass option costing up to $380, and a solar panel roof producing up to 210 watts for about $750. Each could snap into place with just a few pins and a simple power plug, like the mounting system used for Cybertruck's roof accessories. In just 15 minutes, Tesla could swap out a roof at a service center or even a production line. Even the rear spoiler may be detachable. That means entry-level cars may skip it, while higher trims add it for better aerodynamics, achieving drag coefficients similar to the Model 3. One body shell. 3 roof options. Tesla can lower the cost for the basic model while charging a premium for the high-end options, all without changing the core frame. If you think this roof approach is more than just a style trick, type rear roof line in the comments, because this might be the start of the most customizable EV platform in history. And it doesn't stop there. Take a look behind the back wheel. There you'll notice 2 vertical panel cuts never seen on a Tesla before. This means the rear of the car is being built in separate pieces. Previous models like the Model 3 and Y had rear sections stamped as one piece. But this new design splits the rear into at least 2 separate modules. The first segment is what we're calling the lower rear unit. It includes the bumper, lights, vents, and maybe even a small extra battery or sensors. Based on the leaked image, it looks about 1,350 millimeters wide and 400 millimeters tall. What's wild is this part can be swapped out in under 15 minutes using 6 to 8 bolts and a light connector. If made of plastic, it may cost just $120 to $180. Even a version with LED lights like the Model 3 Highland could cost under $350. The second part is the upper section, including the rear glass, trunk hinges, and maybe a rear camera or spoiler. It runs about 750 to 800 millimeters long, and it can be replaced just by opening the hatch, European style. Entry-level trims may come with no spoiler, while premium ones get full features like wide cameras or sporty details. This service-friendly panel system is usually reserved for high-end supercars like McLaren's, or electric vans like Ford's e-Transit. But Tesla is bringing this approach to a budget-friendly EV. Rear-end collisions are common. Almost half of urban crashes are from behind. Fixing a Model 3 rear currently costs over $800. But this new design, repairs could drop to under $400. This could be Tesla's most important shift yet. By making repairs affordable and modular, they're creating the first truly accessible EV, not just to buy, but to maintain. That's a huge blow to companies like BYD or MG that still use rigid welded frames. If you believe in this new approach, comment modular rear below. But if you really want proof this is all deliberate, just look at the paint. The white color on this prototype isn't just for looks. It's an advanced type of paint Tesla may be calling heat shield white. This electrochemical coat can cut cabin temperatures by nearly 18 degrees Fahrenheit in the sun. That means less AC use and up to 7% more range in hot weather. What's especially interesting is Tesla only painted the middle of the car in glossy white. The front and back sections are still covered in wrap. And this isn't just a partial wrap job or test panels. This is Tesla's first real test of partial body painting, a game-changing manufacturing method. Right now, it takes around 45 minutes to paint a full Tesla body in Fremont. But if only the center section is painted, paint time drops by almost half. Tesla avoids the heat balancing issues of painting tricky front and rear shapes. This slashes booth time to just 24 to 26 minutes per car. What's more, this lets Tesla use the same middle body for all markets. They can attach different front and back ends depending on whether the car is going to the US, Europe, or Asia. That means faster production, fewer unique parts, and easier customization. This system, called post-paint zoning, is already being tested in Berlin for robotaxi projects. But if fully adopted in Fremont, it could allow each production line to double output, from under 500,000 cars a year to nearly 1 million. Multiply that by 2 production lines, and Tesla could push out over 2 million Model 2 units per year from just 2 factories. So, after all that, what do you think? From the wheels, to the roof, to the rear end, and even to the paint job, this is clearly more than just a new car. This is an entirely different way to build, upgrade, and repair a vehicle. Drop your thoughts in the comments if you think this is the real revolution, and subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive. Until next time, this is Auto Tech.